Hi guys, Marcy here. I just wanted to do a quick video update on the video I put out yesterday. There seems to be a lot of confusion about what I was talking about as far as physical therapy, and people reprimanding me for not making Freya do physical therapy, etc., etc. That's a cute outfit, Jessie. Come here. Jessie picked out an outfit for Freya. So when I am talking about physical therapy, I am talking about going to the physical therapy office and having a trained session with a trained physical therapist, much like you would do working out with a trained personal trainer. So just as if you were trying to get in shape or trying to run a marathon, you more than likely would go and do a personal trainer visit once a week and then do things on your own, which is what we do. I know a lot of other people will go 3 times a week and see a physical therapist. Freya does not do well with that. She does well with a once a week, and then a lot of things we are working on in physical therapy are typical things that she does throughout the day. We are working on standing up, which she can stand up from sitting independently, and she does quite often. We are working on standing up from sitting on the floor, which she just barely started doing. And so she's doing that now all the time. We do a lot of standing next to the water table. We do a lot of walking around the house where I am holding onto her hips and she's walking around. You guys don't see a lot of that because it's hard for me to film. I usually film during the day when my husband's at work, and it's hard for me to film and get the frame right and get everybody in the frame. And so I just don't do it a lot, but we do a lot of that. There seems to be kind of a misunderstanding that I let Freya do whatever she wants and I don't make her do anything she doesn't want to do, which just isn't true. I am a parent. I make my kids do a lot of things they don't want to do. I make them brush their teeth. I make them eat healthy foods. I make Freya stand up next to the water table when she much rather would have me sit down and hold her at the water table. So I just had a lot of comments of people that usually understand where I'm coming from, completely not understand what I was saying. So when I say we don't do physical therapy 3 times a week, I mean we don't go into the office and have the physical therapist train Freya. She does plenty of things that we are working on in physical therapy at the home, just in daily living. I found that Freya responds so much better if we can play and do the things she's working on while playing, and it's a less structured environment. So that's what we do. And since we have been not doing physical therapy in a structured way and doing it a lot less structured, that's when she really has taken off and she has started crawling on all fours and scooting everywhere and standing up on her own and gaining weight. So I really know that what we're doing is working, and so we will continue to do what I see is working. The 2 months that we haven't been to the physical therapist were because of a number of reasons that all just happened at the same time. We were seeing one physical therapist and he stopped coming to our city. He doesn't live here. He was coming from outside the city and he stopped coming to our city. So we had to find a new physical therapist. We found a new physical therapist, and then that physical therapist had a really close family member die, and so he had to take some time off, rightly so, to grieve. And so we didn't go in during that time, but the whole time we are doing things with Freya at home. It just doesn't look like, okay, we are going to stop what we are doing and take 30 minutes and do physical therapy. I know people do that and that works for them, and that's great. And if it works for them and their child, that's what you should do. It just doesn't work for Freya. So we do little increments throughout the day and work on skills as a daily living activity, not as a we're going to take 10 minutes to do it. I just wanted to clear that up because there seemed to be a lot of misunderstanding. I obviously want what's best for Freya, and I'm going to do what I know works for Freya. We've been through 4 years of trial and error with her physical therapy journey, and I have found what works for her and what works for me. So we will continue to do that, and I know a lot of you respect that we'll do it that way, and if you don't respect that we do it differently than other people, then that's your choice. You can have differing opinions from me, and that's fine. But we're just going to continue to do what I have seen works for Freya. We took a quick trip to the library, and Freya was perfectly illustrating what I was talking about. Just crawling all over the place, going up and down, standing up, sitting down, and we helped her when we needed to help her, and she mostly did it herself. I'm coming over to see what's over here. Those are fun. Am I in your way? So here she just went from sitting, transition down to crawling, which is something we work on in OT all the time. Just let her play, and then I'll help her. She just was standing up by herself next to this, and if she doesn't do it again, I'll help her one more time. So it's just things like this that are like very functional, that she voluntarily wants to do, that just do so much better. And all that fine motor skills we work on in OT, moving things. Like OT is just playing with specific toys to help with fine motor skills a lot of the times, so. We worked on that in both physical therapy and occupational therapy for the last year. Finally got it. You gonna stand up? Yeah, come on up. Good job. This we've worked on in physical therapy for 2 years now. Look at that. Good job. So she'll voluntarily do most of what we're working on by herself. So I don't feel the need to go in and have them do it with her. Because we do it all the time, huh? Oh, where are you going? You go look outside? You gonna stand up to look outside? Yeah, go ahead. Come on, let's stand up to look outside. You can go up here. There you go. So yeah, no thanks, Mom. There you go. Put your foot down. Look at that. What's going on outside? You want to sit back down? You can sit back down. You want to sit back down? There we go. Good job. Oh, you gonna stand back up? No. No. That was a cute head shake. That was a cute no.
Don't you?
Yeah, no, leave it up there so she'll stand up for it. Show it to her again. There we go. Can you help her a little bit? Yep. There we go. You can let her go now. She's great. Thanks, Liam.
Doesn't look too sturdy.
She's okay. She can sit back down by herself if she wants. It's a fun toy. Do you want to take it to the ground? Okay, here, sit back down then. Gotcha. I know. Here. Yep, go for it. Go ahead. Go ahead. You want the puzzles? Can you come get it right here? Go get it. Go get it. You've got it. There we go. Put your foot down. Go on. Go get it. This is what we just started working on, is this sidestepping. She's not a huge fan, huh? Go get it. Okay. Good job. You're good. So sorry, that turned into a little longer of a video. Maybe you guys enjoyed it. We just went to the library and Freya was perfectly illustrating all of what I was talking about. I know that all of this comes from a place of concern for Freya, and I thank you guys. I know we all want what's best for Freya, and I know that, and I'm grateful that she has so many people in her life that want what's best for her. It's just hard to show some of what's going on in our life, and then people just jump to conclusions about everything that goes on in our life, and it's just not the whole picture. So I want to give these videos. A lot of people are always saying like, oh, don't comment, don't say anything, you know, the trolls come. These people aren't trolls that are commenting. When trolls comment, I delete them, I block them, and I move on with my life. I actually had one today that left a lot of nasty comments, and there's no educating those people. The people that are making these comments are really people that want what's best for Freya, and I appreciate that. So I want to give a full picture of our life to the people that do care. So I do just want to show everyone that we do things a little differently around here. And I understand the thought of the more therapy, the better, because that's 100% what I thought when Freya was born. I was gung-ho. We're going to do all the therapy. We're going to do all the skin to skin. We're going to do all the feeds. We're going to do everything. And it's going to make her life so much better. And the truth is that while that works for some people, it doesn't work for everyone. And Freya is very easily overwhelmed by too much of people telling her what to do. So we try to work with that and lean into when she wants to do things herself, because she does. She's a typical toddler in that sense. She wants to do things herself. She doesn't want someone pushing her and showing her what to do. She wants to figure it out herself. So we try to lean into that and let her do that. And I love that about Freya. It is a great personality trait. It's just a little tricky when you're trying to get her something you want her to do. You kind of have to lean in to her wanting to do it herself, and we had to switch up our routine and how that looked. So thanks for being here today. I hope you enjoyed the videos of Freya and my kids at the library. We have so much fun there. And I hope you'll come back next time.